Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. First of all, a big thank you to all the paid members of our YouTube channel. Really appreciate your support. Today, we'll talk about Sun in Cancer. So the father and the mother are coming together. Sun is our father, Moon is our mother, and Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So it's a very auspicious union. So any graha that comes to Cancer, they have to abide by the rules of the mother. So they cannot do mischief. Even Mars gets debilitated in Cancer, right? So Mars is debilitated in Cancer. That means the warrior in chief can no longer do much mischief when it's in the house of the mother. And so Sun in Cancer, first of all, it means there will be emphasis on nurturing and caring. So we'll discuss Sun and Cancer and Moon, and then the combination, of course. And then we'll discuss a lot of remedies, generic remedies that you can do during this whole month, July 16th through August 16th. Very powerful remedies you can do. And then we'll go one by one, each of the 12 rising sign, additional remedies and what things you can do to enhance the blessings of Sun in Cancer. So there will be focus on nurturing and caring. It's like father and mother together. And, Sun gets the bad. Sun is considered as malefic, technically, but it's a malefic because it's like a strict father. Father has to be, strict most of the times to inculcate discipline, to help become strong in life. And so Sun has to be strict. And so, but the Sun from inside, father is very gentle and it's like a king, benevolent king, who wants to help everybody. So the ultimate goal of the king, the Sun, is to help his pupil, right? So a good king is a very benevolent king. It's a very, very giving king. So Sun in Cancer means there'll be a lot of focus on nurturing and caring and family unions and family get-togethers and focus on the family. And nourishing and nurturing, those aspects will be highlighted. Now, there could be a lot of emotional, you can say emotional sensitivity, because Sun naturally is the leader. It's the fiery Pitta planet. So, and Moon, Cancer represents emotions. And so this could be a lot of emotional ups and downs. There could be frustration also. There could be like stifling of emotions, sometimes you may feel. So if you see the tattva, the elements, so the Sun is the fire, Agni tattva, and Cancer is a moon sign. And anytime Cancer is ruled by moon, that's water element. So it's fire and water, so there could be aggression, that's why. Now, anytime a planet comes into a sign, you can pretty much assume that the owner, the lord of that sign is there. So it's kind of like combination of Sun and Moon, even though Moon may not be sitting there. So in the whole month, Moon will be in Cancer for just a couple of days. It goes around the zodiac in a month, but it'll be in Cancer only for 2-3 days. But the whole month of July 16 through August 16, you can assume Sun and Moon energy together because it's in Cancer. There will be strong identity with the home and the family members. So so you would see connection between the family members, and Sun is our identity. So people will associate more with their family, with their general in their home environment. People will be very, very, aggressive also in terms of protection of their family. They'll be very particular, very, very strongly. They'll protect their family members. Sun is the leader, the king, and Cancer is all about protection. It's like the motherly protection. So the king here will not tolerate any risk or any issues with the family. So I call it motherly father or fatherly mother. It's essentially Sun and Moon combination. So you'll have the energy of both the nourishing, gentle, caring, protective energy of the Moon and the leadership and discipline and hard work and the giving nature of the Sun. So it's a wonderful combination. Now, in terms of remedies, so we'll discuss very, very powerful remedies. This is a really good month to do lots of remedies for Sun and Moon together because the energy is there together. So the first remedy is offer water to Surya Bhagwan, to the Sun in the morning. Because see, this is a really powerful remedy. Water represents the moon, and you're offering the water to the sun. So you're literally honoring the sun and the moon. So offer the water in the morning, looking at the sun. If it's bright, then just your eyes closed. But pour the water in such a way that it is you're pouring it above the sun. So you take it, sun is direct line of sight, and then take the water above the sun and then pour it down, so that the sunlight, the sun rays, they are going through that stream of water and then falling on your body. That's how then you get the powerful energy gets activated. So that's the correct way of doing. It's called argya, meaning offering water to the Surya. And ideally, you can use a copper vessel, but if not, then anything else. So in the morning, ideally after taking shower, offer water to the sun, and that'll be a perfect remedy for this transit. You should do that every day anyway, but this month is going to be extremely powerful. And while doing that, you can chant the Surya mantras. You can chant Gayatri mantra or Surya Beej mantra. I'll go over those mantras. And this will balance the emotional fluctuations that we may um, experience during this transit. Second thing you can do is you can do fasting on Mondays. Because see, fasting on Mondays will also combine the energy of the sun and the moon. Why? Because Monday, of course, ruled by the moon, but then fasting itself, it basically kindles the Jatharagni, so you're working with the Agni in your body, that's Surya. And so that's a really good remedy for both sun and the moon. Um, Third remedy is you can do nurturing and caring activities. So if let's say you're a mother, you can cook a lot of food for your family. Even in general, you can just be helpful and caring and nurturing for your family, for other people. So be that protective energy, and also like giving benevolent energy for your family and other people. One of the wonderful remedies, you can go on near a waterfall during the sunlight, when it's bright and sunny. So water is moon and sun, of course. So you'll combine the sun and the water and the moon. So, but be careful, of course, So, but that and you can take a bath in the waterfall, so that's even better. And then you can chant the mantras, the Surya Gayatri mantra and the Chandra Gayatri mantra. Surya Gayatri mantra is Om Bhaskaraya Vidmahe, Mahadyutikaraya Dhimahi Tanno, Adityah Prachodayat. And then the Chandra Gayatri mantra is Om Kshira Puthraya Vidmahe, Amrita Tatvaya Dhimahi Tanno Chandra Prachodayat. And of course, you can do the Gayatri mantra, the normal Surya Gayatri mantra. And then also do the Beej mantras for both sun and the moon. For the sun, the Beej mantra is Om Hram Hrim Hram Sah Suryaya Namaha. The Beej mantra for Chandra is Om Shram Shrim Shram Sah Chandraya Namaha. And then you can do the mudras, the Surya mudra, the Chandra mudra, and sun and moon together. It's the parents, right? So another powerful remedy is honoring your parents, serving your parents, helping your parents if they're still alive. And that's the direct and powerful remedy. And then one other amazing remedy is, it's more, astrologically. See, the sun and the moon, these are the planets that create the tithis, the lunar day, right? So in Hindu calendar, in Panchanga, I'll be teaching a course on Panchanga. In Panchanga, one of the limbs is the tithi. There are 5 limbs of time. In Panchanga means 5 limbs of time. One of the limbs is tithi. Tithi means the lunar day. So how far apart the sun and the moon are. Okay, so every 12 degrees, there is one tithi. So if moon and sun are within 12 degrees, that is Amavasya, they're together, right? So, and then as moon goes away from the sun up to 12 degrees, it's the first tithi, the pratipad, like that. So honoring the tithis throughout this month, keep track of which lunar day is going on and then study about it. Especially do some spiritual work on the Amavasya and the Purnima, the new moon and the full moon. I'll be doing a video on the new moon coming up on the 4th of August. So that's very powerful. But in general, being mindful of what tithi, what lunar day today is. And for that, you can check up online calendars or I'll be doing the videos on that too. So these are some of the very powerful remedies for Sun in Cancer. So now we'll see one by one each of the 12 signs. And I'm teaching courses also. There's another course starting on the Vimshotri Dasha and the Vargas and the Gochar, the transit, starting 17th of July. That's a 9-week course. The details are on my website. The course page is down below in the description section. So now let's begin and look at all the 12 rising signs. So first of all, we'll be looking at Aries rising, Aries Lagna, Aries ascendant. So for Aries, as you can see here, the sun is transiting through the fourth house. So Cancer is your fourth house. And so for Aries rising, and sun is, of course, the fifth lord, right? So the fifth lord is transiting through the fourth house. So first of all, watch the intro section. Lots of remedies we discussed, very powerful remedies for everybody. For Aries, very important. It's actually for Aries is literally the fourth house is activated and fourth house is Cancer. And so you may actually feel a lot of emotions, a lot of ego clash happening in your home. So be careful about ego issues, lots of emotions within your home environment. But this is excellent time for Aries to organize like dinners and get-togethers in your home. This nurturing and caring and protective energy is completely activated. And this is the time that you can be a leader in your home, take up some big projects, big initiatives, help everybody in your home. Now, one caution, because it's the fifth lord transiting through the fourth house, so pretty much the fifth lord is 12th from itself. That means usually the 12th house is the house of losses. And so some of the big cautions for Aries are be careful with respect to your emotions with your children or with your romantic partner, and also not such a great time to do any speculative investments this month. Be careful because the fifth lord, which represents our investments, and not literally investments, but the stock market and any risky endeavors, those that the lord is sitting in 12th from itself. So not a great combination for making speculative investments. But be a really powerful time to be creative in your home. That's literally fifth lord in the fourth house, and giving you all the energy of Cancer, the expansive water energy, the creative energy of Cancer. So you'll be very creative, do lots of creative projects with your children if you have children, or if you have your romantic partner, do lots of creative things with your partner in your home, physical residence. So that's the energy going on for Aries rising. Next is Taurus rising. So Taurus Lagna, Taurus ascendant, and Taurus rising sign. And so for Taurus, Sun is transiting through the third house, and Sun is the fourth house lord. So the fourth lord is transiting through the third house. Now, what's happening? This could mean you may face a lot of emotional issues with your younger siblings, especially related to your home environment, some things to do with your home or even with your mother. So the mother and the younger siblings, those relationships, you have to be very careful. There may be some letting go that you may need to do. Uh, Literally, this could mean actually you may even change your residence. Depending on other, Mahadasha, and depending on your natal chart, of course, but Sun triggers the actual events. And so Sun, the fourth lord in the third house, means you may actually change residence, or you may change some things in your residence. And so that's why I'm saying there could be some letting go of old ways of things, or literally letting go of your home and then changing a home. But also with your mother, also there could be some things shifting. But excellent time to have family dinners together. Fourth and third house are activated, especially with the younger siblings, also with your neighbors, and also with your very close friends. And Sun in the third house will make you a leader in terms of communication and networking. A really powerful time to go around the city or town and meet people for your business, or in general, really good time. You'll shine as a leader in everything you do related to the third house. A good time also to learn some new skills related to the third house. This nurturing and creative energy of Cancer will help you, the sun in the third house. And watch the intersection. There's lots of remedies we discussed, very, very powerful, different kind of remedies in this video we've discussed for everybody in general. Next, we have Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna, Gemini ascendant. For Gemini, Sun is the third lord, and Sun is transiting through the second house here. So Sun is transiting through the second house. The third lord is transiting through the second house. What that means, first of all, this is the time when you will shine as a speaker. Sun in the second house will give you all the leadership skills to be that light, bright light, and go out and speak and talk to people and deliver speeches, do webinars, share your thoughts through your words. Very powerful time. Secondly, focus on having a sattvic diet. Sun is a very dharmic sattvic planet, and second house is the food. And enjoy the nurturing, all this home-cooked meals, gourmet meals, that nourishing food. That's the idea. And then you'll also spend a lot of time consolidating your family wealth. There could be a lot of emotions with your family members, emotions with your younger siblings, emotions maybe with your neighbors or very close friends. That's one big caution. There could also be some kind of letting go or shift or changes happening in your third house matters, because the third lord sitting in the second house, which is the 12th from itself. So any 12th house, it means the loss of the house we're discussing, analyzing. So third house letting go, meaning old ways of doing communication, old ways of, like dealing with your siblings. So your relationship with your younger sibling may shift, may change. So all those, but watch the intersection that has a really amazing, powerful remedies for all of the signs, a different kind of remedies that we've discussed in this video. Okay. So next is Cancer. Cancer rising, Cancer Lagna, Cancer ascendant. And of course, this is very powerful transit for you. This is taking place in your Lagna, and Sun is the second lord. And so the second lord is going through the Lagna, the first house. And so this is going to be a transformative period for you. You may feel very emotional, much more than all the other 12 signs. One more sign we'll discuss, but Cancer will feel quite emotional. There could be like pitta, anger issues, because Sun and Cancer is water and fire. So the first house is yourself, your personality. So you may feel this bubbling anger a lot of times, but you'll shine as a leader. This is the time to shine bright and find who you are, your true self, your identity, your soul. That is Sun. Sun is helping you. Sitting in the Lagna is helping you discover who you are. This is a powerful time for your health also. You'll make a lot of improvements in your health. Really wonderful time. Be careful also not to have ego issues. Sun in the Lagna could give you tendency for that. But overall, the second house matters may undergo some change, some shift, because second lord is transiting through the 12th house. So letting go or changing maybe the way you manage your family wealth, the way you manage your food, your diet, or your speech. You may undergo some changes in your speech. You may become more powerful speaker. So those are the second house matters. Watch the intersection for all the different remedies that we discussed, for that those apply to everybody. Those are very different kinds of remedies we discussed in this video. Okay, so that's for Cancer. Next one is Leo rising. So for Leo, of course, Sun is the Lagna Lord, right? So it's always very important to track where the Lagna Lord is going. So that's one of the biggest things you want to see in the transit, is what is the Lagna Lord doing in transit. So your Lagna Lord is literally in the 12th house. That is the house of losses. So for Leo, the biggest advice, recommendation is let go of your ego. That is what Sun is forcing you to do. If you don't, there'll be problems. There'll be lots of pitta, anger issues if you don't let go of your ego, because it's a sign of Cancer, the sign of mother. And so the ego has to be removed. And then you will discover yourself. Like 12th house is subconscious mind. So discover yourself through lots of deep meditation. Go within, figure out who you are, travel to astral planes, and you'll get messages from the ancestors. You'll get blessings from the ancestors. Do past life regression. Any of those kinds of meditations will be powerful for you. You may feel like hidden emotions, because 12th house is hidden. And Sun in Cancer is a lot of emotions. Those may come to surface. And but there could also be some emotions with respect to foreign people, foreign culture. If you're traveling foreign countries, be careful about any emotional issues or anger issues or frustration going on. But otherwise, watch the intro section. We've discussed lots of remedies, very powerful and different kind of remedies you should watch for all the 12 rising signs. So that's for Leo. The next is Virgo. So for Virgo, what's going on? Sun is transiting through your fourth house. I'm sorry, 11th house, not fourth house, fourth sign, which is Cancer, but 11th house. And Sun is, of course, your 12th house ruler. So the 12th Lord is transiting through the 11th house. So which is a very powerful combination, actually. So that means the loss of the house of losses. I mean, ultimately, it means the two negatives becomes one positive. It's a gain. It's a good time to let go of any of your hidden issues. That's what this is telling you for Virgo. If there are any hidden issues, that hidden weaknesses or hidden enemies, anything like that, you feel, your secrets, just let go of those things, and those will give you gains and positive results in life. That's the 11th house. The 12th house ruler in the 11th house, forcing you to let go of any of the hidden stuff. Secondly, you may actually also gain a lot from social media, from your friends, interaction with people on a large scale. And so good time for income, for financial matters. And then also manifest your desires. That's the 11th house. Surya, the sun, will give you all the energy and the power to manifest your desires. But there could be emotional issues with your friends. There could be emotional issues with on social media. So that's all for Virgo. Virgo rising, Virgo Lagna. Be careful about that. Also, emotional issues with the foreign people or foreign countries. But excellent time for dealing with the 12th house and 11th house matters. Watch the intro section. We discussed so many remedies applicable to everybody. Don't miss that. That's a different kinds of remedies that we discussed. Next is Libra rising. So for Libra, of course, the sun is your 11th lord, and sun is transiting through your 10th house, the sign of Cancer. So that 11th lord is transiting through the 10th house. So first of all, there will be some letting go of or shift or changes in your 11th house. So maybe that means you may need to let go of any of your excessive desires if you have. That is telling you, because 11th lord sitting in the 12th from itself, which is the loss of that house. Okay. There could be shift in your friendships. That's 11th house. There could be shift in your income, financial income. So this is a time for introspection on your career, how you earn your income. Are these ethical ways and dharmic ways? So that's very important to reflect during this time. There could be a lot of emotions at your workplace, a lot of emotions with your friends and uh, on social media. So be careful not to get involved in any aggressive confrontations or frustration going on with respect to your profession, work, your coworkers, or with your friends and social media. But otherwise, this is powerful time. This will activate your career. You'll be a leader. You'll shine as a leader in your 10th house. So sun in the 10th house will make you a leader. This is time also to gain favors from government officials and deal with the higher authorities. You'll have positive results. Watch the intersection. Lots of remedies we discussed. Don't miss that. The different kinds of remedies in this video. Okay, so that's for Libra rising. Next is Scorpio rising. So for Scorpio, Sun is transiting through your 9th house, and Sun is the 10th house ruler. So the 10th Lord is transiting through the 9th house. So literally, it means the loss of something to do with their profession, meaning either there could be, in fact, this could mean a foreign travel for your work, literally. And then this could also mean some changes in your work, the way you work, your profession, your business. And then also there could be some emotional issues with respect to your work. That's a big caution for Scorpio rising, Scorpio Lagna. You may need to be careful with your connection with the authorities, and very sensitive time dealing with the boss, with the authorities, with even government officials. All that is very, very going to be very sensitive month for that. So don't have any arguments or any kind of issues with officials, government officials, or higher authorities, or even your boss or your manager, or the top management the in your at your work. So there could be lots of emotions going on, but this will give you a lot of success also. You'll have a lot of ideas, new ways of doing things in your profession. This will also make you a guru, a teacher, a consultant. If your birth chart supports that, if your dasha supports that, then this transit will trigger that. Transit means triggering the events, the timing of events we see from the transits. And I'm doing a video class on that, actually, live class, Zoom class, starting 17th of July. So join that if you're interested in learning how these transits work. But this transit will activate your ninth house. You'll have more association with very elevated gurus and teachers. You may become a teacher yourself, a guru. Also a good time to, if you've been thinking of doing higher studies, that's a good time for that. But lots of long distance travel is indicated. Watch the intersection. There's at least 7, 8 different powerful remedies that we discussed that everyone can do. Don't miss the intersection. Okay, so that's for Scorpio. And then we have Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna, Sagittarius ascendant. Sun is your ninth lord, and it is transiting through your eighth house. So the ninth lord is transiting through the eighth house. Very transformative time. There could be lots of emotions, hidden things coming to the surface. Be very, very careful and be calm. That's the key. Sun in the eighth house, it will illuminate that house. That means you'll get those things cannot remain hidden. If there are any secrets, that will come out to surface. If you're trying to figure out who you are, the secrets of the universe, those will be revealed to you. That's Sun in the eighth house. But there could be a lot of emotional churning and transformation and change going on. Be careful about that. There could be issues with your gurus also, with your teachers, with your higher ups, with your father. Emotional issues with your father, very much possible. And there could be shift happening with respect to your ninth house, because the ninth lord in the eighth house means it's 12th from itself. So it's actually the 12th house from any house is the loss of that house. So there could be loss or change or shift with respect to your higher education, with respect to your father, or you may have a different guru or some things changing with your relationship with your guru, or you may become a different teacher, different guru yourself. So that's how you see, but these also depend on your dasha that you're running, your natal chart. So if you're interested, I'm starting a course on dasha and gochar starting 17th of July. See the website for registration and watch the intersection. We discussed 7, 8 different powerful remedies that everybody can do apart from these specific things that we discussed for Sagittarius. Okay, next is Capricorn. Capricorn rising, Capricorn Lagna, Capricorn ascendant. For Capricorn, Sun is transiting through your 7th house, and Sun is the 8th house ruler. So right away, 8th lord in the 7th house. So there will be shift happening with respect to the 8th house matters. That means there could be some inheritance issues going on. There could be issues with the shared wealth. So be careful. There could be emotional issues. Lots of emotions may be flaring up with respect to inheritance, shared resources, all of that. So be careful about that. Secondly, directly, Sun in the 7th house, it's never a good idea, Sun in the 7th house, because a lot of this ego could be there. This powerful energy of Sun could be there, which is not conducive for relationships. But Sun in Cancer, it's kind of subdued. So there may be like emotional churning going on still. So be careful with emotional issues in your relationships. Very, very careful. Very potent energy. But this is time you'll shine. Your relationship will shine. Your spouse may shine, actually. Your partner, business partner may shine. So support them, help them. That's this transit. And also, so there's a lot of like nurturing energy here. So good time for you as a partner to, prepare nice gourmet meals and focus on good, how you can nurture and care and protect your relationship, both of you. So that's the powerful time. Now also watch the intersection that has lots of remedies. We discussed 7, 8 powerful remedies. Don't miss that section. And in addition to the Capricorn section, and I'm teaching a course on Vimshotri Dasha and also transit starting 17th of July. So check out that course as well. All right. So that's all for Capricorn rising. Next, we have Aquarius rising. For Aquarius, Sun is very important for your relationships. It's the seventh lord, and Sun is transiting through your sixth house. So the seventh lord is transiting through your sixth house. That means there may be shift in your relationship, the way your partnership, and sixth house is your health. The health will be focused, your volunteer services will be focused, maybe your job will be the focus. But be careful, emotional issues at your work could be there, and also emotional issues in your relationships. So letting go of all ways of things, letting go of any ego in your relationship, that is the key. That will really help you strengthen your relationships. And both of you can grow together. A lot of nurturing and caring energy is there for relationship and for your job, all of that. But you just need to be patient and calm and not get involved in any arguments or confrontations, because sixth house is also house of enemies. So this may give you extra strength to fight the enemies, so which is good. You can fight the inner enemies, the shadripus, the six weaknesses we have: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsarya, but not fighting literally with people. Right. So external enemies also you can fight with, but in a very like a leader, but not in a confrontational way or having anger, things like that. So very carefully and tactfully. But this will activate your sixth house and seventh house, very powerful, nurturing and caring energy. Watch the intersection for lots of remedies we discussed for all the signs. Don't miss that section. And also, I'm starting a course on Vimshottari Dasha and transit starting July 17th. Check that out. So that's for Aquarius. Next is Pisces rising. For Pisces, as you can see, the sun is transiting through your fifth house, and sun is the sixth house ruler. So sixth lord is transiting through the fifth house. There will be some letting go of, maybe you may change your job, or you may change your eating habits or health routine. So this is a good time for that. But careful about emotional issues with your children, emotional issues at work also, 9 to 5 kind of a job, emotional issues with your romantic partner also, if you have a romantic partner. But this will give you leadership. Your children may shine, your romantic partner may shine, and also great time to learn some new skills. Be very creative. That's fifth house. And play lots of sports. Your sixth and fifth houses are activated. Really powerful time to play physical sports and focus on external strenuous activities. So that's for the sign of Pisces. So that's all for the 12 rising signs. And so this is how you can analyze all of the 12 signs based, what the transit will do. Look at the sun, look at the sign, the ruler of that sign, and then see what they're doing together. I'm starting a course on July 17th on the Vimshottari Dasha and the transits. So that this is just a glimpse of what we do for all the planets, and based on your dasha, based on your natal chart, we superimpose natal chart with the transit, all of that. So very interesting, practical, 100% practical, hands-on course. And you can join on my website, check out the details. And thanks for watching. Hope this transit is fruitful for us. Lots of this nurturing and caring energy that we can make use of. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Namaskar.